And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need.
This is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. One might call it the best Android device on the market right now, with some crazy processing speeds, top of the line display, some cameras that are going to blow you away, and a worthy note-like design. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is a device that deserves all the praise it's getting right now. Or does it? That is what we're going to find in today's video. Hello guys, it's Rickaquaog and welcome to my review of the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, where I'm going to share with you my experience with this guy, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's get to the video. Not wasting any more time, the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is an almost perfect sandwich in my books. I said almost perfect because the display would have made me extremely excited if it was a flat display. Other than that, the Gorilla Glass Victors on the back and the front, aluminum rails, and most importantly, having the S Pen as part of the device, unlike last year's iteration of the Ultra, make this one of the most complete, durable, and well-designed device anyone can ever wish for. We'll talk a little bit more about the cameras later on in the video. Just hold on. I received a black variant, but also comes in a variety of colors and some online exclusive ones too. Thank God it's not a glossy finish at the back, and that really helps with hiding fingerprints and feels really good in the hand. This is a big device, like really big. I have really huge hands, but this definitely doesn't feel like a one-handed device. As you can see, I can't easily reach the top of the display. It's so easy on the hands though, as the slightly curved sides on the device doesn't make it feel like a brick anytime you hold it. The device features an S Pen inbuilt and at the correct side too, in matte black. This time around, Samsung didn't come with a lot of crazy colors for the S Pen. You get a stereo setup on this device, a dual SIM card tray at the bottom, no SD card support. Samsung seemed to have cut that out. Not gonna lie, I'm not really gonna miss it. On the right side, you get the volume rocker and the power button placed perfectly on a sweet spot. It feels right at home. And the cameras at the back, which I have mixed feelings about. I'm not a fan of the design, to be honest. Kind of feels unfinished to me. Must say it looks minimal and clean though. Now let's talk about one of my favorite parts of this device, the display. A really big one too, and it's really impressive. At this point, Samsung is known to do this really well, and this is no different. You get a 6.8 inches Quad HD Plus Dynamic OLED 2X display. This is an Infinity O display. This is HDR10 certified and has 120Hz refresh rate that can actually go as low as 1 FPS. That is really crazy. Trust me when I say, when it comes to display, this is probably going to be the best in terms of colors and brightness, which I must stress on. This is crazy bright at 1750 nits, and Samsung actually gives you the option to absolutely enjoy the full potential by giving you an extra brightness feature in the settings if you want to use the total brightness of this display. If you're someone who is always using your phone in direct sunlight, this display is going to make it really easy for you without a doubt. And if you like consuming content on your mobile device like me, this is actually going to make you so happy. The colors are great, the refresh rate and touch sampling all come together to make usage and interaction with your screen such a delight. Always felt like the screen was a portal to another universe due to how good it is. I must say, I'm not a big fan of the curved display though, due to the fact that I like using gestures on my device, and a curved display doesn't make it the nicest experience. I must mention, I've never had any issues when it comes to accidental touches. Samsung seems to have figured all that out. The minimal punch hole selfie camera at the top, the second generation ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that performs phenomenally well, and what seals the deal, the support for S Pen, the greatest addition to the S line series. We all know this is just a Note with the S name, but we still appreciate it either way. I like the fact that they didn't totally kill off the Note series and brought it to the S line. The S Pen having a really low latency rate to about 0.2 gives it a real lifelike experience when it comes to taking notes. Trust me when I say the haptic feedback, the AI prediction of where the S Pen is heading and all overall feels really responsive. I've had so much fun with the S Pen. I did make a tips and tricks videos where I said a lot more about the S Pen. I'm going to link it above if you haven't seen that already. Okay, so at this point of the video, if you're new to this channel, kindly consider hitting the subscribe button as it goes a really long way to support the channel. Jumping into the device, I have here the base model with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, Exynos 2200 for my version. It also comes with a Snapdragon 8 Gen depending on where you purchase it. I really thought the 8GB of RAM was going to be an issue, but boy, I was wrong. I never had any issues when it comes to performance, to be honest. I actually used the RAM Plus to add an extra 8GB of RAM to my device, and you should definitely do that. Just like Samsung flagship devices, I didn't expect anything less. I even played some Genshin Impact on here at full settings for a couple of times, and this didn't break a sweat at all. Trust me when I say if you spend $1,200 on a smartphone, you are definitely not going to be disappointed when it comes to this device. There are a lot of other things that I like about this device. The haptic feedback when you're interacting with it. One UI 4.1 feels really refined. The color palette works really well for me, and how responsive everything makes. Maybe it's the 120Hz panel and the 240Hz touch sampling rate. Everything is battery smooth. Now let's jump to the cameras. I found the camera array here very impressive. I can absolutely tell you this has so much going for it. Whether it's the main camera, the ultra wide. One thing Samsung did talk about and turned out to be true was the edge detection. Portraits are great, probably one of the best that you can find out there. Even with the hair, it does an amazing job. The fact that you can adjust it even after you take the pictures is sweet. The main camera produces gorgeous pictures, amazing colors, and dynamic range as always. Gone are the days where the 100 times was kinda trash. This time around, the 100 times zoom is really usable. They didn't lie though when it comes to the night mode pictures, also what they call nightography. The pictures are bright and detailed. You're not going to worry so much when it comes to low light photography. The video from this device is also one that I couldn't get enough of. I didn't use the 8K as much, mainly because of their huge file sizes. The 4K 30 was the sweet spot for me, beautiful and stable enough for me, though you can check out the ultra steady mode, but that is full HD. The cameras are generally sick. Okay, so this is a front camera video test on the S22 Ultra. I think they're shooting in UHD 60, and so far I'm kind of liking this. The colors look good from here. I don't even know how it's going to look in the PC, but I'm digging it. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's keep going, let's get interactive. Let's do this. Now let's talk about the battery life. This actually comes with a 5000 mAh battery. A part of me thinks it's probably due to the new phone feeling like the honeymoon season, where when you get a new device, you are basically on it 24/7. That is what I did with my device. You can absolutely get about 6 hours of screen on time depending on your use case scenario, but make sure you always carry your charger along, as if you actually do a lot on this device like gaming a lot, you're definitely going to drain it before the day ends. Luckily, this comes with a 45-watt super fast charger. I did do a charging test, I'm going to link it above, but I did realize I might have some charging issues or throttling when it comes to the charger. I'm waiting for Samsung to release their new 45-watt charger, then I might try that one. But in general, the 25-watt fast charger seems to do an amazing job, as it fully charges in about 1 hour and 25 minutes. So in general, what do I think about the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra? To be honest, I'm very impressed. The build quality, the display, the cameras, the S Pen, which I couldn't get enough of. Everything about this device has been great so far. The only thing I wish I could ever change was the curved display. If that was flat, trust me, this would have been my dream smartphone. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra has really impressed me. I really like this device. I can't wait to see how this is going to feel like in a long term of usage. But the fact that this is going to get 4 years of OS support, so it means in 2026 this is still going to be relevant, and even 1 year security update. I think the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is definitely worth picking up. Yes, it's $1,200, but I think you get every penny worth of that. So this is my review of the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. If you have any questions concerning this guy, don't forget to leave it in the comment section, as I'm always hanging out with you. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.